What's up, morning family? Somebody asked a question. When you meet a man meets you. So how long does it take for a man to meet you? To get a first date. So that's what the question that a young lady has asked. It's kind of I was like, I'm trying to figure this out. I'm not sure, but I asked the Lord, and a story came to me in Genesis 24. That's where it was. When Abraham, he was getting old and he wanted to be able to, he was about to die. He wanted to be able to find us. We wanted to be able to find a wife for his 40-year-old virgin son. He ain't got no experience with women. He didn't know what he's looking for, and it's a yielding spirit. In other words, he'll say yes, honey, do whatever. He was sent 101. You know what I'm saying? And his father had to avoid that for his son, because he was one too, like me. Sent 101, always yielding, yes, dear, just to keep you pleased, just to keep you happy, just to keep you peace and all that type of stuff. But in that story, he asked his servant, because he was really like that. He said, look, I want you, don't choose none of these women around here for my boy, right? These women around here, they're not the one. See what it is, we have a legacy. We have a legacy to be able to keep. And we're expecting the promised one to come through my loins, because it was promised like that. So we can't just pick any woman, because if we pick the wrong woman, she's going to lead my yielding son to the left or to the right, basically away from God. So look, go and go in Genesis 24, check it out for yourself. I'm not going to tell you which verse. Go take your time and read it. Morning. Go to my father's house and find me somebody from my kin, somebody who's a worshiper like a god. So he went, took like some stuff with him, some gifts in order to, because you can't go looking for women without gifts or without stuff. And then he went and he prayed, and then God said, what had told him, like through Abraham, that the Lord's going to send his angel before him, and it's going to be pretty way for him to go find a good wife for him. So anyway, as they get like to Haran, I think it is, he gets over there, and it was around the evening time. The evening time was the time generally when the women will go out to draw water. So number one, you got to be a working woman. Don't be around and thinking that you got to be served. Please don't do that. Be out there where you're supposed to be working, right? After that, he says, well, crumbs, Lord, there's a lot of beautiful women here. They're all strangers to me. I don't know which one to pick. You know what I'm saying? But then the thought came to him, you know what? We need to make sure where I'm from,